We are still talking about Fama here in 189 to 192. So we're starting off with the demonstrative pronoun here, hike, referring to Fama. She then was filling the people with various speech, rejoicing, and singing equally fact and fiction, things done and things not done, that Aeneas had come, born of Trojan blood, to whom, as her husband, beautiful Dido deemed herself worthy to join. So there's not a lot here up to this last line that we need to discuss in terms of maybe some complex grammar, multiplicity here, that we see that I, that is an ablative ending, even though in our elementary Latin textbooks we're always told that that third declension ablative ending is an E, which is the case with nouns, except for I stems, if you learned about those. But with adjectives, that ablative can be an I or an E. And so we see it here used in the ablative case, and then agreeing with sermone, the noun. So she was filling the people, we have a nice synchesis right here, filling the people with various speeches, various versions of the truth, right? And then gaudens, the enjambment, wonderful wonderful callback to above when we had an enjambment that simply the street ends described Fama a little bit more. And here she was kane bottom, right? So she was singing about fact and fiction, things facioed, right? Things made and things not made. And she was doing it equally, right? Because the best bit of gossip always has a kernel of truth. And this is, I think, the most important grammar point to pick out. We have the colon here. Your editor has put in a colon, and that's really a signal that the rest of this is what she was singing. So this is all an indirect statement, which you can see there with Aeneid. So she was proclaiming, she was singing that Aeneas had come. And remember, we have to use had here. This is a perfect active infinitive in an indirect statement. And the indirect statement is begun by a past tense verb, an imperfect. So if we start in the past, the perfect infinitive says you got to go further back in the past. So she was singing that he had come. And then kratom here is the participle describing Aeneas. There's that N of that Greek accusative ending that we've come to know. But he's kratomed, he's born, having been born of Trojan blood. And then the last line here is a little complex, I think. There's a lot of interlocking word order here. So Dido feels that she is worthy to join herself to him. That's basically what we're saying. But we're starting off here with the relative pronoun. So to whom, i.e. Aeneas, to whom as her husband, Dido deems herself, beautiful Dido, deems herself worthy to join.